Ah, yes, the wheel chock. Oh, good morning. It's the 4th of June, I think it is, and it's 8:34 West Australian time, 9:19 local time. We're not that far from Eucla at this point in time, so I guess we should be running on their time. Pleasant night last night. A little bit of catching up with bookwork and poring over maps this morning. Got a friend down in Anguston. Anyone who's seen our Great Central Road video on YouTube will know that we came across a cross in the bush, and it was where a lady who came from Anguston died. And I wanted to try and find out the history of what it was about, so I actually got onto the Historical Society down there and found out that she was actually related to Kevin and Liz Linky, one or the other, and so I contacted them and sent them footage so they at least knew that it was still there, that it hadn't burnt out, because the cross was made of wood. And subsequently we've stayed at their place a couple of times, once I think with Mum and once just me, and Kevin's now I believe in care, and I spoke to Liz earlier, either this year or late last year, one or the other, and I figure that I should deviate out of my journey and go down there and see them. It's about a 500 kilometre round detour, but that doesn't matter. And then it's just a matter of from Anguston linking back up to Burra, and then I'm on the Eyre Highway again out towards Broken Hill. But that's still a couple of weeks away, 2 or 3 weeks away. See how we go. Meanwhile, it's starting to get a bit smelly, so I might be looking for a shower at Eucla, and then we'll move on from there, refuel. But it's a glorious day here at the moment, absolutely glorious. And I believe it's going to be like that for the rest of the week at least. Let's hope so. There are signs along the road saying to beware of stray animals and pointing at cattle and kangaroos and the like. Doesn't mean to say that there haven't been any, but I haven't seen one sign of wildlife on this trip so far. Not since I left Albany. Nothing. Mind you, as long as they stay off the road in front of me, then I don't mind. Stray animals, the next 44 kilometres. That's what we're talking about. Roadkill. So they're out here. The sand hills of Eucla are starting to come into view now, where the bluff drops down. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera or not, but there's the white of the sand hills to the right of it. Directly ahead of us is the antenna. That's right over the Eucla motel complex. And diesel is $1.79 here. It was $1.76 back at Mundrabilla, but anyway, be that as it may. shouldn't be a large fill here. Have they done something with their driveway here? My goodness, they have. Oh, I've got the wrong one. No, I haven't. Here we go. Gee whiz. I remarked when I was here last time that it was potholy and horrible, and 2019 I was here, and it was terrible. There's a police car there. It was terrible, but they've certainly done some work with it. It's good. What have we got here? So $1.89 for unleaded and $1.79 for diesel. No showers there. Basically you have to book into the caravan park, and if you're going to book into the caravan park you must have a self-contained van with your own toilet and your own shower. Interesting stuff. Apparently though I can get a shower up at the border with a gold coin, the gold coin operated showers. Guess who doesn't think he's got any gold coins? Interesting. State Border 12. It's getting cloudy. It looks worse through the Polaroids than it does looking at it live. Looks more specky through the Polaroids, especially with the tint that I've got, I suppose. Some of that ahead though looks a little bit like it might be a touch of rain as well. Anyway, we'll see. Water Village, entering South Australia. There's something flashing up on the side of the road there. No requirement to stop here. Welcome to South Australia, observe time zone change. That kangaroo, which I never ever seem to see when I go past for some reason or other. Oh well. Okay, leaving Border Village. The old Eyre Highway just chopping off to the left of us there. I had intentions initially of maybe going for a run along there, but with the weather being the way it was, I don't know that I'm going to trust it, so we'll just keep moseying along this way for now. Camels, wombats, kangaroos the next 88 kilometres. People have reported seeing camels along here, but I've seen an emu once, but that's about it. Well, let's see what's along here. It's the old Eyre Highway in there. I think when we get to the ocean lookout here, we might stop and have lunch. That's what we did last time I came across, actually. So I might do that again this time. Eucla, yep.
Thanks, man. You have a good day.
You too. Our first look at the ocean over here to the right. Car parking area up here, look out. Well, it's time to move on. It's 22 minutes past 1 local time. So we'll cruise on along the highway. I had initially thought about going in and staying at Canalda, but I don't know how much rain they've had through here, and I don't know what the road would be like going in. It's probably okay, but I don't want to take a chance on it. We'll see when we get to the turn-off, but at this stage I would say probably not. Meanwhile, take a look at the ocean. That was interesting. There was one of those back at the border as well. Also a real left wheel. Well, I have to say this. I mean, the road looks good. It's a bitumen road, it's marked, all looks good. But the truth of the matter is it's rough. It's certainly not up to the standard on the road over the border. probably won't be all that long before the West Australian side starts to deteriorate as well, but it's been a few years since this one was up, had anything done to it. It's just yeah, rough. Could it be the ground that it's built on? I don't know. I think it's pretty similar to back there, but this is close to the coast. Well, that was interesting. The track leads down towards the water. A lot of the tracks here are all shut off. Probably to protect the protect the land and that. Also to try and keep people away from the edges, which are, let's face it, they're pretty dangerous. If you go over the edge, there's no way you're coming back out again. And I looked at the track and I thought, well, I wonder, is there room to turn the caravan around down there? Is there room to park? The answer on both sides is yes. But it's also fairly close to the edge. And I figured, well, I'm not going to take that chance. Nothing coming that way, and there's a sign in the way this way. Here we go. I could stay in that car park, of course. What is it? It's 3:14 local time. Flies are friendly. Of that there is no doubt. To Nullarbor. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.